What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Now, I know you've seen the pros. They hit balls and it's this nice tight draw. And you're probably thinking, man, I really wish I knew how to do that. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to hit that shot. A nice tight draw. So let's get it. A common misconception that amateurs have when trying to hit a draw is they think that they can just kind of flip their wrists over and roll the club around the ball to make some sort of draw spin, which is not the case. The way to make the ball curve to the left and hit a draw is with path in relation to face. Let me explain. So I'm going to use the orange stick to demonstrate as my face angle and the white stick to demonstrate as my club path. So to make the ball draw, you need your club path to be to the right of your face angle. The difference between this is how much it curves. So if the difference is really small, meaning the face is pointing down this orange one, and we're swinging out a little bit to the right, it's going to curve left, but just a little bit. But if this difference is greater, same face angle, but we're swinging way out to the right, this ball is going to curve a lot more. When you think about hitting a draw, I don't want you to think about flipping those wrists over like we talked about before. That's going to get the club face pointing left. It might help you hit a draw because the face will be left of the path, but odds are the face will be pointing way left. So it's just going to start left and go farther left. So what I want you to think about when hitting a draw is to swing out to the right. So get that face angle where you want the ball to start, and then just focus on swinging out to the right to make the ball curve back in. There's two simple things you can do to help encourage you to swing out to the right. First is going to be to just close your stance a little bit. So if this is square, we're just going to close it just a little bit so our feet are pointing at our target, if not just a little right of it. And then with this, we want our shoulders to match our feet. So we're going to be a little bit closed. This is going to help encourage you to swing down your feet line, which will be out to the right. And the second thing you can do is move the ball back just a little bit. When we swing on an arc. So the farther back we are, the more to the right we're swinging. And the farther forward we are, the more to the left we're swinging. So if we move it slightly back over where we normally do, it'll encourage us to swing slightly out on the ball. Another thing to encourage you to swing out to the right and start hitting a draw, and this might be the most important thing of this video. If you remember one thing in this, I want it to be this part. To be in a good position at the top, to swing inside to out to create the draw, you need to have a good backswing. A good backswing puts us in a good position. So to have this good backswing, I want you to be connected. Now, what does this mean? So at address, our butt of the club is either pointing at our belt buckle or I forward press just a little bit, so it's a little closer to my lead hip. Through the backswing to about here, I want the butt of the club to be pointing at that same spot. This means you rotated with your hips and shoulders instead of just using your arms. If we rotate and don't use our arms, the butt of the club is still pointing right where we want it to be. But if we just use our arms, butt of the club is not pointing where we want it to be. So just using our arms gets us in a bad position where we're going to want to come over the top. Can't hit a draw from there. But if we make a nice connected backswing where we're in a good spot, and then we can keep turning with our shoulders and then our arms will keep going. Now we're in a good spot where we can turn with our lower body and be able to swing into out. So a good backswing puts us in a good position to be able to swing into out. And once we're in this good spot, again, focus on the lower body turning first. Keep the arms passive. They're going to naturally drop, and then now they're in a position where you can swing out to the right. So quick recap. We want to make sure we are trying to hit a draw with the path, not the face. So not flipping our hands over, but we're swinging out to the right, and the face angle points at the target we want it to start at. And to help hit the draw, we are going to close the stance a little bit, move the ball slightly back in our stance, and we're going to make a connected backswing. So butt of the club points at our belt buckle till about here, and then we can go back, rotate with our hips, and swing out to the right. So that's all I got for you today. I hope you can take what you learned here, start bringing it to the course, and start hitting some nice tight draws. Probably impress your friends with this one. If you liked the video or you learned something, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one.